My name is Lenore Kaiser Perry. I would like to share with you a little bit of how THINBIT came to be. In the 1950s and early 1960s, my dad, William Kaiser, was a job shop man. His machine shop was in a garage on Weiser Park Avenue in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Dad would knock on doors of companies in the area looking for work that they would want to subcontract out. He always had work, but the jobs were difficult and the companies would want it done quickly and for not a lot of money. During this time, Dad often had a need for a small grooving tool. At that time, there were no such tools sold unless they were a special, which would be expensive and take too long to receive. Dad thought if he could design a line of small width grooving tools in 1/1000th increments that would be in stock and not be expensive, he might have something. That was the beginning of THINBIT. Dad kept doing his job shop work during the day because that was what put food on the table. He worked on THINBIT at night. To stay awake during those long hours, he listened to taped Chicago White Sox baseball games over and over. Dad loved baseball and the White Sox. By early 1964, Dad was ready to introduce THINBIT, grooving inserts from 10,000ths through 50,000ths in 1/1000th increments in high-speed steel along with a few tool holders. The name THINBIT was chosen because the inserts were called bits and they were thin. The name was trademarked in 1964. The first ad for THINBIT was a 1/8 page black and white ad in a trade magazine called Blue Book. That ad ran in June 1964. The office and shipping area were in an attic over the 900 square foot house on Weiser Park. There was a pull-down stairs to get to the attic. The ceiling was sloped. It was a small area. Mom, Hazel Kaiser, took the orders, packed and shipped them along with typing the invoices and packing slips. She kept a customer history on 3x5 cards. Every day she would bring those little boxes down from the attic, put them in her car, and take them to the post office. They were mailed parcel post. For the first year or so, the only telephone was in the kitchen. When the phone would ring, Mom would fly down the attic stairs to get to the phone before the person hung up. Later, Mom told me it was a miracle she had not broken her neck flying down those stairs. In September 1968, THINBIT was displayed for the first time at IMTS in Chicago. The rest is history. From the beginning, Dad and Mom's principles for THINBIT were quality product, fast delivery, and excellent customer service. Fast forward 58 years and those same principles apply to THINBIT today.